Hey guys, my name is Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. If you like plant content, relax, chill plant content, hit the subscribe button. If you just want to learn how to plant with me, then yeah, do that and come hang out. So, my seedlings. I had to go somewhere for a week, so I was gone for a week. This is what happens every year. I start them, I do really good, and then life happens, and then I'm gone for a week or whatever it ends up being, and the seedlings don't like it. So yeah, this is gonna be week 3 slash probably starting over on some of the seedlings because yeah, nobody was here to take care of them. They dried up and shriveled up, but I will show you what survived and what didn't, and yeah. Alrighty. Alright, guys, so I've been back for about 2 days. So I gave him water as soon as I got in. I got in at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I like ran to the sink, filled up a pitcher, filled this up with water, hoping everything was alright. And so we're going to see what happens, what it looks like anyway. After 2 days, I'm hoping a lot of stuff's perked back up and just, is okay. But we're going to have some casualties. But it's alright, it's still early. So we're going to restart. Alright, so we'll start with this guy. So this guy wasn't too bad because he has the lid. And as you can see, the water's a little green. I don't know if I actually have to change that out or not. But, alright, so everything in here is okay. Rosemary has not popped up yet, but the parsley Italian flatleaf has. Chives have not popped up yet. Neither has the cilantro. Lemon balm, maybe one little spot's coming up. I don't actually know. I don't think that's it. Alright, we got chamomile coming up. The dark purple basil. Summer savory. The common thyme. Chives. And we're still waiting on the spearmint. So, those look good. Those look really good. Oh, I'm excited. Alright. I'll leave this off for now. Maybe we could do a little compare and contrast. Alright, so on this side. So this side doesn't have a lid, obviously. So it dries out. So yeah, and this is where we're gonna have to restart and start over. So the sage broadleaf, nothing's happening yet, but the broccoli is still okay. None of these guys. Oh, we got, what is that called? Tomato. Oh, we got tomato plant. Okay, cool. We got a carrot, green pepper, the cactus. No, sorry. Cauliflower dried out. Probably gonna have to, oh no, sorry. sorry again. So my cucumber dried out. The garden bean dried out, so we're gonna have to start those guys over. Lettuce is starting to come up. Broccoli rabe dried out. We're gonna have to start that over. Alright, the asparagus green bean is still doing good, actually. I thought that was gonna dry up, but it didn't. Tomato plant is coming in, looking really good. We got one like really good tomato plant right here, and then we got a little baby over there. So the corn might come back. I don't know, and that's like an easy one we could restart. But pumpkin dried out. Gonna have to restart that. This cactus plant, which it's not a cactus. I don't know what that is. I really don't know what that is, but we're gonna just leave that because I don't know. Mixed peppers are doing good. The hot peppers are popping up. We got some little baby lettuce coming in. I'm surprised those didn't dry up. Watermelon is coming back, so we'll see if that makes a recovery. This is the other watermelon plant. So I don't know if we're going to have to start that over. Swiss chard, we're going to have to start over. And maybe the cantaloupe, although it feels like it's kind of starting to come back, so we'll see. And we got dill, which I don't know if it's happy. Might have to start that over. And then Italian basil is doing great. And we have some mustard popping up. Alright, oh, and on this side, the lavender has not sprouted yet, but the arugulas are going to have to be redone. So, alright, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And, so yeah, we just got like, what was that, 6 plants about left that I have to restart. But they were the quicker germinating plants, so it really shouldn't be an issue. Alrighty, so week 3, not as bad as I thought. I'll pull out the guys that I have to redo and show you guys, I guess, that process and just hang out. Alright, see you in a bit. Hey guys, so I said I was going to show you and then I just started doing it. Yeah, so I didn't get far, don't worry. So the dill mammoth had some dead sprouts. I just ripped them off. I'm going to be putting some new seeds in there. I dropped them and they landed in there, so that's perfect. Worked out great. And I'm just gonna push them in with these scissors that I have, just a little bit. And so yeah, we're just gonna do that for all of them. There's a total of, I think, 8 or 9 sprouts that ended up dying over that week, which is good to know. So dill mammoth doesn't like drying out. Good to know. Now we learned something. That one is done. I'm gonna grab the arugula rocket. And so I'm just pulling. These are all like completely crisped. There's no coming back from that. So I'm just pulling them out, which is a shame because they had a decent amount of roots. Make a little dead sprout pile. Okay. So now I also know that these guys grow relatively quick, so I'm gonna be more mindful of how many seeds I put in and where. Because you always have the chance of like a seed not germinating, so you usually put more than one, but you don't have to put that many down because I don't even know if you can see where the seeds are. But how do you guys do you guys struggle with seedlings? I know that maybe I need to get like a bigger, deeper bin maybe and put the top back on. But I don't really want to buy arugula roquette. I wonder if they're the same. Rocket and roquette. They sound the same. I mean, they're spelled differently, but what does that actually, you know? It could just be the way they're spelled. So I guess when these guys sprout and grow again, we can kind of like test that. That would be kind of cool. And I picked up a packet of Brussels sprouts, so I'm gonna make a little thing for Brussels sprouts, because why not? We're starting over anyway, so might as well start these guys too. These seeds are round circles. They take 10 to 21 days to germinate and 85 to 110 to harvest. So this is kind of like my little recording, like record book, because I don't really want to write everything down. I don't have a lot of time to do all that, so we're kind of just doing it via video. And then if I want to know something, I can just come back and watch the video and know what I'm talking about. Made a little tag for it. And I'm just gonna bury these little seeds. Seeds that are really small, you don't have to really bury them that deep, I've learned. You can kind of just press them in and they'll figure themselves out. So that's kind of cool. Makes it a little easier, I think. Alright, so now we're gonna be going into this guy. Um, so we'll do Swiss chard first. I don't want to mix stuff up, so I kind of have to focus. And it's hard to focus and talk at the same time sometimes, you know? These seeds are a little bit bigger, so I'm going to press them into the soil a little deeper. Okay, so I'm going to try to just push them in because they're in these, what are these called? Like starter trays, which I'm doing this multiple times. I don't really like these. I think these are really annoying. I'd prefer just to get these little boxes or squares or whatever, reuse them from when you buy plants, starter plants, and just use those because you can move them. Some things grow faster than others, obviously, and I think it just makes it easier, personally. But some people really like it. I think it's good for people who are growing like the same type of plant, just a whole bunch, because they generally, you know, will grow at the same rate and stuff like that. But when you're doing a mix, it kind of throws stuff off. So next year, or if all of these die, I'll just start again with just smaller things. Who knows? Who knows? All right. So with Swiss chard, I'm gonna leave the watermelons because they don't look completely dead yet, and the stems are pretty decently have a decent thickness. So I think they're all right. Same with the cantaloupe. I'll find out in a week anyway, so if I start them this week or next week, it's not a big deal. The corn, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna actually put one kernel in there because I don't think this will live, but maybe it will. Okay, so that's done. This guy's pumpkin. Pumpkin looks dead to me. So we'll put one more pumpkin seed. Shove it in there. And see what happens. Alright, this cactus thing, which is not a cactus. I don't know what it is, but we'll just leave it in there. We'll see. Broccoli rabe. I'm gonna just pull out these dead little sprouts. So sad. So this one has smaller seeds, so we're just gonna press them into it. I like to water from the bottom. This way the seeds don't get mushed around because stuff like this, I guess, can happen. This has to be like a weed. I don't know. Alright, the garden lettuce I'm gonna leave. The green bean and the cucumber are both dead. So we're gonna pull those out. Just lightly cover them. And then the cucumbers. This is what the roots look like. They send out a decent taproot, and then they do the little smaller roots. Mix it all up. Anything else back here? The carrot looks okay. The tomato, look at this little baby tomato plant, it's so cute. Everything else back here looks okay. Now, the seeds that haven't sprouted yet, have they dried up? Are they not gonna sprout because they went a week without water? I don't know, but we'll find out. And I'm actually gonna cut this down back because this is dead. We're starting over. It's no big deal. It happens. It happens to me every year. But every year I learn something new. So, alright guys, until next time, relax, plant, and peace out.